Lights, camera, action. Welcome to LV Life, guys. Today is gonna be LV cooking, I guess. So in LV cooking, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make the best scrambled eggs. So with your best scrambled eggs, you're gonna need eggs. Wow, what a surprise there. So a good serving size is about 2, but if you're really hungry, make 3, but I'm just gonna make 2 right now. You're also gonna need some kosher salt and some ground pepper. Some kosher salt, yeah. You're also gonna need some butter. A pan, non-stick is better, but if you're gonna use a non-stick pan, you're gonna wanna add some oil so it doesn't stick. And you're also gonna wanna have some Maldon salt, did I already say olive oil, and a whisk and a fork. So, got my 2 eggs here, and I'm gonna crack them into my bowl, and then I'm gonna use a whisk to whisk them. So crack my eggs, and make sure there's no shell in there, and I throw the eggshells into the trash can. And I have my whisk here. You can use a whisk or a fork, but I prefer a whisk. And you're gonna wanna beat it until it's all one color. So it's all yellow. And while you're doing this, after you do this for a minute, you're gonna wanna add a little kosher salt, because kosher salt dissolves easier, just a pinch. Kosher salt dissolves easier, and it's just smaller than Maldon salt, and a pinch of pepper too. So yeah, so your eggs should be looking like this, and you're gonna wanna whisk it some more. And while you're doing this, you're gonna want to turn on your pan to a medium-low heat, not very high at all, because eggs cook very fast, even on low heat. And you're also going to want to add some olive oil in a second. So I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil. It's a little hot. About a tablespoon of olive oil, just so it doesn't stick. And you even want to add a little more if you really just don't want it to stick. So you're gonna want to move it around a little bit so it covers the whole bottom. And yeah, and you want to keep whisking. Keep whisking your eggs until they're very fluffy and thin and light, and they're all yellow. And when you pick it up with your thing, it falls right through. It needs a little more whisking. So add, and then it goes, and then it falls right through. And then you're gonna add a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon, until it's good. And yeah, so it's all done whisking, and when it's all done whisking, you're just gonna wanna move it around a tiny bit more until your pan is hot and the oil is glistening. So yeah, then I'm gonna add it, and I'm gonna have my spatula right next to me, just so I can move the eggs around pretty quickly. And we're pouring it in, and they're cooking. I mean, I put it on a very low heat. I'm gonna turn it up a tiny bit. It's almost, okay. About a medium-low heat, more medium-low. And just move it around a little bit, just until it about forms. And I'm gonna get my mixing bowl out of there and get my plate in here. And my plate has got some toast and bacon, things that go great with eggs. And it's gonna make myself a little scrambled egg Sammy, more of a breakfast sandwich. And yeah, their eggs take about 45 seconds to a minute, even a little bit less to cook. And yeah, you want them a little runny, but not too runny. And definitely do not want them dry. So these are almost getting done. So you're gonna wanna fold them and move them around a lot. You're gonna wanna fold them so that not one side is overcooked and the other side is very undercooked. And yeah, so I've got this pan holder right here. So these are about done. These look good. So I'm gonna kill the heat right now. So turn it to no heat. And then with both hands, I'm gonna take this and pour it onto my bread. See, it's sticking a little bit because I didn't put enough oil. So I'm gonna kind of spatula them out, get them on my spatula, perfectly place them on my bread. Then that's done. Take my bacon, put it on top, and we've got myself a perfect breakfast sandwich. And I've also got some Maldon salt that I'm gonna add a little bit just so that the eggs taste better, because Maldon salt is delicious. And there you go. There's your ultimate breakfast sandwich with the perfectly cooked scrambled eggs.